before we even get started, I just want to say that this thing has 342,000 miles on the odometer. That's insane, to be honest. But we're gonna make this thing look like new on the inside, which, as you guys can tell, this thing hasn't been cleaned in a very long time. But by the end of this video, this FJ Cruiser is gonna look spotless and look like a brand new car. So subscribe if you're new, give this video a huge thumbs up for 342,000 miles. Let's get started. These are from 2018, these lottery tickets. Holy smokes, those are old. So in last Thursday's video where I showed you how I deep clean all of my detailing tools, I had a little giveaway of a brand new vacuum, and the winner of that vacuum is Ryan Laxton. So thank you, Ryan, for entering in, and everybody else for entering in. And just be on the lookout. I'm going to continue to do a lot of giveaways because I think it's a way for me to give back to you guys that are loyal subscribers and that help make this channel possible. So this is the first FJ Cruiser I've ever sat in, ever detailed, and to be honest, I was really happy to see that everything is literally covered in plastic. All the floors, everything. There are floor mats in the back that are carpet, and the seats are obviously fabric, but everything else is plastic, which makes life 10 times easier for a detailer, and also as a a person, if you ever own one of these things, to keep it clean. So first impressions, this is actually a pretty cool car just from that standpoint. Now, since this car does have as many miles as it has on it, I think it's only fair for everyone to comment down below, what is the highest mileage car you have personally ever owned? For me, I would say it was my old Acura Integra. Before I sold it, it had 217,000 miles on it, I think. That was the highest mileage car I've personally ever owned. I've had several others that get way over, 100 and high 100,000 mile range, but that was by far the highest one I've ever owned. So go ahead and comment below. I think it's going to be kind of cool to see how high of mileage your guys' car have gone to. So I got a lot of questions what this tool is, and this is an ultrasonic cleaner, and I just fill it with all-purpose cleaner and then throw in bolts or different little plastic pieces, and I let the sound waves kind of vibrate the pieces, and the cleaning solution take care of the cleaning for me. It just helps expedite a little bit of the cleaning process. Now, I would have liked to use my Tornador on the floors and a few different spots in this car because of the amount of dust, but my air compressor has, one, taken a crap on me, and two, my pressure washer has taken a crap on me too. So I'm in the lookout for both of those things. And if you guys have any suggestions when it comes to electric pressure washers, let me know in the comments below, because the one that I used to have, the Sunjo, it does an okay job and it's not been too bad of a pressure washer and lasted a long time, but I'm ready for an upgrade in terms of pressure and GPM and flow to kind of help with my foam cannon as well. So if you have any suggestions and of a electric pressure washer that's worked out well for you, go ahead and leave that in the comments below. Now, if you're looking to pick up a Foxtail pet hair detailing brush, I have them linked in the description box below at foxclean.com. And also any of the other products that I use in my videos, I always have linked down below if you're interested in picking those up as well. So if you like these car detailing videos, but you want to see these clips like slowed down at normal speed and it's just the sounds of the actual equipment without any music, I've created a second channel that's going to be just dedicated to that sort of thing. So at the end of the video, I'll have a link to that channel, or if you want to go ahead and subscribe to it, it's just Stauffer Garage Car Detailing ASMR. Go ahead and subscribe after this video so that way you guys can enjoy that sort of content as well. I'm guaranteeing you're probably just as surprised as I was to see the amount of dirt that came out of this extractor fluid just from that one carpet. Yeah, and you guys already know, I'm a sucker for vacuum lines. I think it's crazy sometimes with these seats that they seem like they're dirtier than they really are, but they're just covered in so much dust and debris that just by doing a simple vacuuming job will completely clean them up and make them look completely different than when you started. But they obviously still need to be extracted because there's still plenty of dirt inside of them. Now these seat mounts and the seat rails are typically a missed portion of the vehicle that doesn't get detailed a lot, but a lot of stuff can collect there. So if you don't remove your seats from your car, definitely clean those. If you do pull your seats out to do a deep clean, it is definitely the best time to do it because you'll be able to have complete access of all the rails on the inside and the outside. So one thing I've been doing lately with my carpet cleaning solution is, one, I have my typical carpet cleaning powder that I mix in with water, but I've also been throwing in a little bit of all-purpose cleaner, which has helped break down a lot of the greasiness that some of these seats have had recently. It does create a little bit more foam, which makes my extraction pours a lot more frequent, but it has helped with making it a faster extraction portion of the actual process of the detail, and definitely making the seats a lot cleaner at the end.
As we face misconceptions, picture perfect, a balanced blend and some pretend. In and out, on and off. Get me through all the layers of you. Get me through, in and out, on and off.
So on the seat rails, these are the seat bracket covers that you find on the bottom of your seats. I try to do all the little plastic pieces, cup holder inserts, everything all at the same time. It just kind of makes it easier from a process standpoint, but definitely clean these things because they can accumulate a ton of dirt. So I'm still trying to figure out how this much dirt got inside the car. But one thing I will say, that if you live on a dusty road, or if you do frequently drive on, an area where you get a lot of dust and dirt inside your car, it is one of the hardest things to clean besides sand in your carpet floor mats, because it gets into every little corner and every little crease of your car, and it just makes it that much harder to clean. So it takes a long time to do, but at the end of the day, you can get it clean. It does turn into a time-consuming process. So in the rear of this FJ Cruiser, they have this sub piece here, but there's also little plastic doors where you have, your jumper cables, or if you have the spare tire wheel well where you can pick up the cover. All those little areas are sometimes nice to clean every once in a while, call it once a year kind of detail. In this particular case, this sub panel has a clear plastic window on it and the speaker grill, so I went ahead and took those pieces apart, cleaned behind them, cleaned them thoroughly enough before I put it all back together as kind of nice, a little nice extra touch to complete the detail. Now, even though I didn't have my pressure washer to clean these WeatherTech floor mats, I will say that if you just have your plain old garden hose, you have a drill brush or any sort of brush, you can definitely get yours cleaned as well. And if you live in an area where it's super dirty, I definitely recommend plastic floor mats. They are a lifesaver when it comes to cleaning them. Now, if you guys haven't been subscribed a very long time, I want to let you know that I upload every single Saturday morning, but also I've been doing Thursday uploads as well, so 2 videos a week, and also on my second channel, which is just purely an ASMR channel. That one is also going to be linked in the description box below for you guys to subscribe to. So I want to say thank you guys for watching today's video. Enjoy these before and after shots, and in the next couple weeks, I have a couple really awesome cars that I'll be detailing for you guys that you guys are going to love as well. So until then, I'll see you guys next time.